Guess what time it is?
It's Spritz O'Clock.
Welcome back to season 3 of the Spritz O'Clock podcast, hosted by me, Rives Lee. And today I'm joined with my very best friend, Libby.
Hi, guys.
Libby is a
stunning, amazing, beautiful, perfect, hilarious person.
all of the above. She also works in influencer marketing.
I do.
So I told Libby to be thinking about her ins and outs of the week. So let's kick it off. Libby?
Should I go first? Do I start with my in or my out?
You can start.
Okay, we'll start with my in. I've been really into Law and Order SVU lately. So that's my in. Olivia Benson rocks. It's good. I need to chill out on it.
Libby turned it on the other day and I was like deathly afraid.
We were also hungover and I turned on Law and Order SVU and it's not a happy topic.
It's definitely not the vibe for like a hungover rotting day.
We had to finish the episode. I needed to know who killed the girl, so like it had to happen.
Yeah, and then we watched 50 Shades of Grey, so whatever.
Classic rot day movie. I have two. Okay, my first one is Chick-fil-A. I feel like Chick-fil-A sucks lately. They changed their chicken. It doesn't taste the same. It gives me a stomach ache. And it just doesn't hit. And their Dr. Pepper doesn't really hit for me either.
It genuinely destroys my stomach. Like, I cannot eat Chick-fil-A.
I feel like I have food poisoning after I eat it every time.
It's like a violent
Like, feeling. I kind of get the shakes. You know, when you eat something and you get, like, goosebumps? Yeah, I don't feel good.
So every single time I go now, I just get French fries and a Diet Coke.
Their French fries aren't even that good, though.
Okay, but I like the Chick-fil-A sauce. So
that's true. Okay, and then my second out is paying for a bad blowout. Reeves and I got blowouts yesterday. Mine actually turned out pretty good, but hers, she was like, I could have just done this better at home. But I have had my fair share of bad blowouts.
Please tell the Curly Sue story.
Okay, so about like 2 years ago, I went to a random blowout salon in Dallas that I'd never been to. And my boss actually at the time would go, and she's like an influencer.
No, they were running like some crazy ass special. I think it was like $20.
No, I think it was a $5 blowout. So I was like, oh, yeah, hell yeah.
So
Gracie and I go, our other friend Gracie and I go, and I'm in the chair and I tell her I want beachy waves. And for context, I don't know how to like do my hair or like anything. So,
because you had called me before, you were like, what do I ask for?
Yeah. And so the hairstylist is like, oh, beachy waves. And I was like, yeah, just beachy waves. And she was like, do you want some volume? And I go, yeah, just, like a normal amount of volume. She pulls out a curling iron that, I shit you not, is the same width of this stem on my Aperol Spritz. And, I'm just like, okay, trust the process. She's the professional. I'm not. So she starts doing my hair and she's pinning the curls and they're tight. I literally look like Shirley Temple. And so I'm like, okay, just trust the process. And Gracie's sitting across from me. I am staring her down this whole time because I'm so pissed. Because I'm like, this just doesn't seem right. So halfway through this blowout, she's like, you want volume, right? And I'm like, yeah. She starts teasing my hair and dumping baby powder in my hair. And at this point, I was
For reference, Libby is like a dark brunette.
Yeah, like very dark hair.
You could see the white baby powder in her hair.
So Gracie is getting this amazing blowout. Her hair looks great. Her and her hairstylist are laughing at me from across the salon because they know how bad it is. Gracie finishes her blowout. She has to leave. And she calls Reeves because it's so bad. And so I get out and I'm like, thank you so much. Because, I'm not going to say anything mean to the woman. I'm like, thank you. I love it. It's so great. I run home. It was across the street from my apartment at the time.
Mind you, we're going to a concert this night. It was like it was the Jason Aldean concert.
Yeah, I had to be ready in 45 minutes. I go home. It is so bad. My hair's crunchy. It's full of product. So I shove my hair under the sink faucet and Gracie is washing my hair because at this point I already had my makeup done. So I wasn't going to we had to go. It took me about 8 showers to get my hair back to normal, and I never went to that blowout salon again.
I think it was in the West Village.
Yeah, and I literally looked like Curly Sue. I was like, beachy waves my ass.
Well, thank God that level of bad blowout didn't happen to us yesterday at Dry Bar, but I tried to order what Pookie gets. I just
a
said
round brush blow dry with your
pin curls.
So
she was like, it holds more volume. Y'all, my hair was so flat. And for reference, I have like very fine hair. So I had to come home and completely redo it. Thank God I had a dry bar coupon, so it was free. I just tipped her.
Yeah, I mean, at least the bad one I got was like literally $5. These are $55. Dry bar's not cheap.
Yeah.
I would have been pissed.
It was a great experience, though. I mean, the champagne was bad, but okay. I'm like shitting on dry bar. I actually like it.
Yeah, she gave me a really good head massage, so I feel like that, you
Mhm.
know, that's kind of
Yeah.
why I go.
Totally.
And because I can't do my own hair, so like there's that.
We have to outsource some things.
Yeah. Okay, Reeves, what are your ins and outs?
Okay, so hang on, guys. Oh. Burped.
Chaos.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So my sister and her best friend Avery, and this is my youngest sister.
Bones.
My youngest sister Riley and her friend Avery have basically come up with this language, or not a language, I would say an accent. Yeah, it's an accent. So every single time she answers the phone, she's like, "Hi, hi," and then they also say bones and call each other bones. And so I've been calling Libby bones because she's like so skinny. Bones.
I went home with Reeves for the 4th of July, and Riley was there. Raleigh. We call her Raleigh too. And we just came home and we were talking exactly like her. We were like, let's go, bones.
Let's go. Let's get our boots and
Let's
go.
go outside.
Let's go outside.
It's
Hi.
so fun. It's so fun.
Hi.
Oh, and they also say DA for like dead ass. DA.
So I've basically adopted their whole lingo, and it's been in for me really this month, basically.
I guess this is how it feels to get older because she's teaching us things, and I kind of don't like it. I feel like a millennial.
Yeah, she's a junior in college, and I'm like, I don't even know these things.
Yeah, she was asking us about all these terms.
Yeah, we've had to get on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, she called me that girl, and I go, what does that mean? And then I sent her a screenshot, and it was Google, and she goes, that's not even Urban Dictionary.
It was so damn funny. So, yeah, that's my in, talking like the Boney girls. So, love that. Okay, my out is people who stay on Find My Friends constantly. Like, tracking your every move, watching what you're doing, and being like, oh, well, I tracked you and you were, like, doing this. Well, for reference, like, 1 billion people have my location because
Reeves is a location sharer. I was going to say whore, but that seemed a little aggressive. A location whore. Everyone has her location.
I'll give everyone my location, which is, I should probably get super selective about it, but
the people you give your location to are like, we're all like, they're not, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, I don't know. It's just like super annoying to me when people are like bringing up like, oh, well, I saw you were so-and-so for your location. And I'm just like, do you have anything better to do than just sit on damn Find My Friends?
The only person I track obsessively is my mother because I'm like, what are you doing? Why aren't you responding to me? Like, 'cause, you know, what is she doing that she's not responding to me? The only time I track you or any of my other friends, if you're like, oh, I'm on the way. And I'm like, oh, let me see how far you are. Or if you haven't responded for a suspicious amount of time, then I'm like, that's weird. Reeves normally responds to my text pretty quick. But if it's been like 5 hours, I'm like, is she dead?
Libby tracked me recently. I was at a jail, so.
Yeah, that's true. I was like, why isn't she responding? I was like, oh my God, she's at the jails for her job.
Yeah, I was about to say, I should preface
we need to tell them that our favorite lie when Reeves and I are drunk, we have a lot of lies when we're drunk. We have a lot of alternate personalities. I was an ambassador's daughter one weekend from Australia.
Libby's like a scary ass liar. Like,
it just comes out to me.
It's just like really, she's quick with it.
Yeah. And everyone's learned to follow along, and everyone we meet is like, what? But Reeves' lie is that she's a parole officer.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, you are a parole officer? And they're very confused by it. But she actually helps people get their degrees. So she's doing the Lord's work.
I actually work with probation and parole officers every single day for work, but
they're great.
Libby
we
and
love them.
Libby and I like to tell people that I'm a probation officer, and people are like, who's gonna like listen to you? But anyways, yeah. This season I am gonna talk to y'all about my job more and
her dating life.
Oh yeah,
she's gonna get in on her dating stories because we take hits.
No, like literal hits.
Tell them about Beaver.
Oh, I guess okay, so sorry. To go back, we took a break for the summer because my work schedule has been crazy too. So, during my break, my little hiatus, I really missed you guys. But during my break, I think our last episode, or my last solo episode, I guess, I talked to y'all about Motorcycle Man. Well, he's dead and gone. Well, he's not dead. But
We actually ran into him at a bar and he was limping because he had a broken foot. And then he spam called me so bad my phone broke. I was like, bruh.
And then what did he say?
Kisses to Rives. I was like, I don't know what to do with this text. I texted him back and I go, told her moi for you.
Like, I'm literally so petrified. But then I was being so bitchy that night. I go, why the hell are you walking like that?
He goes, I broke my foot.
And I was like, ew. So, yeah, that's dead and gone. So there's actually no one right now. So, like, that's the current situation.
We're pretty crushless, which is,
It's so
I don't know
boring.
what to do when I don't have a basic man to obsess over.
I know.
I need a crush. I need several. Life is better when you have like 4 or 5 crushes.
You know when it's like fun when you're going to bed?
And you put them in your nighttime scenarios.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even have one person that I could do that with. So we need some new characters to be unlocked. We thought that we were going to unlock some this weekend, but we didn't find anyone. So maybe in a few weeks when Libby returns from Europe, maybe you'll meet someone in London.
I know. That would be epic if I just ditched my mom and my sister and had like a diplomatic love. I don't know. A prince. No, just kidding. Are there princes our age? No. I feel like they're all way too young or way too old.
I feel like there are.
I'd take hits from them too. I take hits from everyone.
Yeah.
Sayonara Sam.
Oh, you should tell them about Sayonara Sam.
Sayonara Sam. Oh, God. Okay, so I was loosely going out with this boy, and going out is like a very loose term. But we were going out enough that we went on a trip together. Like, we went out of town together. And so we go on this trip out of town. It's
a couple's trip.
Yeah, okay, sure. Like, not really. It wasn't supposed to be. And the trip is like right before my birthday. This is the best part. So we go on this trip. It's like fun or whatever. We come back. It's my birthday. I don't get a happy birthday text. Doesn't acknowledge it. Silence.
She's
Silence.
like really waiting by the phone. She's like, no, he's gonna reach out.
It
Like,
was
we were together all weekend.
We like got back on a Sunday. My birthday was that Monday. It was the next day. And I don't get a text. I'm like, whatever. Like, it's like, whatever. We're not dating. He doesn't take me on dates. That's the best part. He never took me on a date. So, like, just to put this into perspective, we went on a out-of-town trip.
The bar was very low.
Yeah, the bar's on the ground. So then, I'm like, whatever. I don't really care. Then a week later, I get a text from him. And he's like, we had like a huge group thing planned or something. Something was going on.
Oh, sorry. It was,
we had a group dinner planned, whatever.
Yeah, it was a dinner.
And he sends me this text and he's like...
Cryptic text.
It's so fucking cryptic. And he's like, thank you for everything. I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, but I'm not going to be around much longer. I was like, okay.
Where are you going?
Then I see him 3 weeks later and someone like brought up my birthday and he was like, oh, I texted you on your birthday. And I was like, oh, gagged. And then, I haven't seen him in like 2 years. I haven't seen him.
We actually ran into his brother.
Yeah, we ran into his brother.
Yeah, so Sayonara Sam, not good for Lib.
That was hilarious, though. It was everything's for the plot. He's a nice boy, just not nice for me. He's very nice.
I can tell you all about Beaver. So also one thing about us, we love to make up a nickname. So like we genuinely call these characters like these nicknames.
They don't deserve to be called by their full name until they prove it.
Yeah. So
Beaver.
I'm going to tell you all about Beaver. So
why is he called Beaver, Rives?
tell the listeners.
I hated his teeth. It reminded me of a beaver.
I thought he was cute.
Rives. Okay.
He was cute. Okay, anyways. So Beaver, he lived out of town, but like kind of close to Dallas. Like he lived in like driving distance from Dallas, so he would come see me. Sorry, that happened like 2 or 3 times, so I'm not gonna act like it was like a regular thing. But anyways, so Beaver comes and y'all, this just like still shakes me to the core. So we're like going to dinner and we're in the car and he's driving us to dinner and he's like, oh, by the way, like after dinner we're gonna stop by and go to a dinner with my parents and my dad's entire company.
Mind you, they had met like a week or two before at the stockyards in Fort Worth. So
Yeah. So I was like, why didn't you tell me that? Like, thank God it was winter and I was wearing like a really cute little fur coat and I was looking very cute that night. But anyways, like I would have wanted to know. I was gonna go meet someone's parents, but anyways, so I'm like, oh, okay, like whatever. He's like, well, I met your mom. I was like, because my mom was in town. Like,
yeah,
it
we
was
were
a
at the bars and Reeves' mom was in town. Like it
didn't
wasn't the same.
Yeah, not the same vibe. So, anyways, long story short, we go to dinner and then we go to the dinner at this steakhouse and I meet his parents and it was just like so freaking weird. It, it was just a very intimate setting and I thought it was going to be a bigger thing. Anyways, super uncomfortable. He's also was interviewing to work at this company at this point. So I was like, oh, great. And long story short, I was making my coffee the following Tuesday and
Morning. It's a Tuesday morning.
well, it was like 7:15 in the morning.
I hadn't even gotten up for work and Reeves has called me with this information. Like that's how early this happened.
So I got dumped the following Tuesday at 7:15 a.m. before work, and I was like, "Oh, he's probably driving. Like he's probably just calling because he like wants to tell me I'm gonna have a great day or something." And he's actually like, "You know what? I just can't have a girlfriend right now." I was like, "So I'm getting dumped on a Tuesday before work. Great."
He was like, I just didn't want you to get the wrong idea by meeting my mom.
And
it was
I was
like, I never asked to meet your mom.
It was bizarre. Like, it was just like a very bizarre conversation. And then I was just like, wait, what just happened? But, anyways, so that happened with Beaver. And you know what? Tinks always says they come back or their lives get worse. And he has sent me like a few texts.
Yeah. They always come back or their lives get worse.
Literally.
Like they literally always come back around.
Mhm.
Even if it's years from now, I've never had someone not come back around.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's, not toxic, but they come back around.
They come back. Oh, should we tell them about our night last night?
Oh my God. Okay. So Reeves and I have been Love Island fans. Well,
For
me
years.
since COVID,
Okay.
starting with
I'm
July
like,
and Molly May's season. But anyway,
Mhm.
we were never watching Love Island USA until this year, like the rest of the world.
so I really fell into a deep, deep, deep hole with it. And I am sickly obsessed with Rob. You guys,
For reference, he's from a town in Alabama where some of our sorority sisters are from, who we have not spoken to since graduation.
no, I texted a KA that I literally haven't spoken to.
Yeah.
In 3 years
About Rob.
about Rob because he's from the same town, like very small town. And I was like, so can y'all give me that tea on Rob? And
They,
They
were
didn't-
like, ha ha ha. What?
they were just because it was like literally the first night it started.
Yeah.
Or 2 nights. I started 2 nights behind, but literally
Reeves started it before me, and for like a week and a half, all I heard was, Rob is so hot, I'm throwing up, I'm puking. I was like, okay,
y'all, I would
Play.
I would die for that man. I love his tattoos. I love literally everything about him, and he would ruin my life in the worst way. So
yeah, but it would be so fun.
no, it'd be very fun.
Anyway, last night, Janae and Kanae were in Dallas at a club, and Reeves and I, being who we are, secured a table at said club.
Sorry, we secured 2 tables.
Yeah, with boys that we didn't even know. One of them is my neighbor, and I didn't know his name until last night.
Libby like scammed them.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, you're my neighbor. And he was like, yeah, I don't think we've ever actually met. And I was like, oh yeah, we just wave at each other.
Yeah.
He's friends with my roommate.
So this man buys the 2 tables for us because she was like, oh my God, they're obsessed with Love Island. Like they're going to be at a Kai tonight, which is like a speakeasy like club situation in Dallas.
It's cool.
And you like walk through the kitchen. It's fun. Go watch my TikTok. Don't worry, guys. I blocked it. But so I knew that I was going to be at a Kai whenever I saw Janae and Kenny posting this. So I was like, Libby, how do we accomplish this? So anyways, we launched a plan. We made it. So we get there and it's packed. And all we see is Nene. Nene was dancing.
She looked so amazing
She looked
and
so good.
beautiful.
She's gorgeous. And Kenny was so cute and smiling, and he just seemed like so happy.
And Kendall was there.
Yeah. And then Kendall was there. And
he has some large muscles. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, he does. He looks
Jacked.
good. His teeth were very white, and
we make a beeline to them as soon as we get in to Akai, to the club.
Yeah, I was literally freaking out. So we go, and I'll insert photos if you're watching on YouTube. But there's this photo of Libby, me, and Kendall.
And Kenny.
And Kenny's in the back. And then Janae's in like the back.
For reference, it is packed. Like it's shoulder to shoulder. I was being shoved left and fucking right. And everyone's trying to get their photos with this man. So Rives and I turn around to take this photo. I get shoved. I fall into their like ice bucket or whatever. And everyone's screaming at me. And I guess their bodyguard or whatever tried to like grab me. But like grabbed my purse strap. So in this photo, I'm like...
It's Libby's like deer in headlights, and Kendall's like smiling. It looks like Libby's being held against her will next to Kendall. It's so damn funny, and I love it. It was so funny. But
PPG on top.
PPG. Yeah, Libby wrote it on her Snapchat or whatever and said it to Janae, and she was like, PPG.
She was like, yeah. I was like, fuck yeah.
So like genuinely all day today, I was like, Libby, I can't believe we saw them, because I was so invested in their lives.
It's all we've been talking about. And then we partied at the club.
Yeah, then we shook our asses at the club. Oh my God, we need to tell them about Dr. Mike. So,
he's so hot.
We go to Monkey Bar, which is like this rooftop bar situation in Highland Park Village, and we always like to go there. And so we go and we meet our girlfriends that were eating dinner downstairs. And so Libby and I get there before they finish dinner, so we're just standing upstairs. And so I see this like very attractive man in a hat
and a t-shirt
walk in, and I can literally only see the back of his head. Keep in mind, I've never seen this man in person before. I'm like, Libby, it's Dr. Mike, which is Bridget's husband. And
we love them. They're really cute. They had this insane wedding in New York, and you've probably seen it.
Yeah. You'll all probably follow Bridget.
He's so walking out to the bathroom, and Reason and I go, are you Dr. Mike?
Are you Dr. Mike?
And then we just basically were fangirling over him so hard. And we were like, tell Bridget we love her. And then he was like, it's nice to meet you guys. Like, have fun.
But thank God Libby was actually being normal, unlike me, because Libby was like, oh my gosh, I've worked with Bridget when I worked at LTK. Like, she's so great, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, well, what are you doing now? I was like, wait, so this man is an angel.
Yeah, he is exceptionally attractive. He's just, Bridget, wow.
That's all. Congrats. He is so attractive.
And he was so nice.
Yeah, he was so nice.
I want one.
So, I want one. But we literally were like, Dr. Mike! And he was like going to the bathroom. He was so scared.
One thing we'll do is we'll take it too far.
Yeah, we were being like literal freaks to him. So,
and then we were standing at a table with some random boys, and they were like, what? And we were like, it's Dr. Mike.
They were so confused.
They were very confused. They were new to town. They didn't get it.
Terrible. But yeah. Oh, and while we were at the club, I got really excited because I always talk about it. But whenever you guys come say hi to me, if you ever see me out, these two girls came up and they were so cute. And they were saying that they had just broken up with their boyfriends and they were having like single girl summer. And Libby and I were talking about this. I was like, literally, being single is so in.
Being single is so in. The only time I like want a boyfriend is like on a Sunday.
I know. They're like good for Sundays.
Yeah, you know, when you're like hungover, spiraling, having the scaries, that's like, you need a hug. That's like kind of the only time I want a boyfriend these days.
No, same. I do not want one.
And when I like need someone to pay for my dinner, sometimes it gets exhausting.
Yeah. I bought that book that was always in my TikTok, the Single Dating Engaged Married book. And it's like a theory that if you read it, within 6 months, you'll get a boyfriend. So
she walked out, or I'm sitting on her sofa, and she walks out and she was like, Libby, I think I'm going to put this book in the drawer for a while because I'm not ready to secure a boyfriend yet. And I was like, okay.
Like, that's what was.
Yeah, like that's as soon as you end the book, boyfriend. They're just going to be waiting in your yard. Like weeds.
Y'all, they're so freaking annoying. Probably because I've just had some rough ones in the past, but like, don't want one. Maybe when the winter comes along, maybe I'll change my mind and want one.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Winter's fun. You get to do winter activities. Like, there's just no time for a boyfriend these days.
Literally no time. So
I think our mothers would disagree. I think they want us to be wifed up, but
no, totally.
yeah, they're always like, do you guys go on dates or do you just hang out with each other?
Going back to like talking about thickening the plot, I think I need to get back on Hinge and like truly go on a date for the plot from Hinge.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I always go through Hinge and it makes me really sad because, like, these really terrible candidates are the only ones who like my profile. It makes me really upset. Also, I have a photo with Theo Vaughn on my Hinge profile.
Reeves is Theo Vaughn is one of Reeves' top 3 celebrities that she is obsessed with and actively DMs.
I'm like obsessed with this man. Like, mention him in my Instagram stories like all the time. Like, that's not okay.
Her top 3 celebs that she's obsessed with are Theo Vaughn, Morgan Wallen, and Riley Green. And one time Reeves sent Riley Green a DM, and she sent him multiple DMs, but this one specific DM was so funny. She goes, I will get any plastic surgery you want to morph into your perfect woman if you just give me a chance. And it said, scene. He saw it and chose to keep moving on with his life.
I mean, I'm sure he was a little scared when he read it, but I'm so sickly obsessed with him, and I have talked about this man so many times on this podcast, but I'm so upset he's catching on now because he's from like small town Alabama. He used to play in Tuscaloosa all the time.
Yeah, Reeves also liked Morgan Wallen when he went on American Idol, and like nobody was his fan yet. Reeves was like, "Y'all, this man, he's it," and we were all like, "I don't think so." And now look where we are, all obsessed with him.
I'm always like first to know. Like I can really pick him. Oh, let me just go on record right here, right now, and let y'all know about this man that I'm obsessed with on TikTok, and he is going to be famous. Just mark my words. Right now, he's a dentist, and he will not. He does respond to me, but it's not good.
It's just not the responses that she wants.
It's not really what I'm fishing for. So his name is Tommy.
Tommy, if you're listening to this, give Reeves a chance.
Tommy Acker. And y'all, the way I'm obsessed with this man, he only has 7,000 followers on Instagram.
Don't worry.
And so I like comment on his TikToks and stuff. I said one day, I was like, will you be my husband? And he responds, oof. OOF.
Oof.
Y'all, that is so bad. But I'm not going to stop trying.
One thing about Reeves, she gets what she wants. She's not going to stop trying.
Tommy's going to give in to me.
Yeah, just like Morgan Wallen.
Just like Morgan. Oh my God. So here's like a good little Morgan Wallen story. Here's my Morgan Wallen story. So my whole family comes into town to Dallas for the Morgan Wallen concert, and it was on my dad's birthday. So my youngest sister and I decided to go out after with our guy best friend, and Riley and I
had such bad FOMO this night. I had to take NyQuil so that I could sleep through all the content because I was so upset that I couldn't go.
Anyways, so I don't even know if I'll be able to properly like get this story across because this night was so complex. But basically, we go to the concert and then we ride home in our little limo situation. And keep in mind, I'm with like my whole ass family. And so Riley and I decide to go out after the concert with my best guy friend. And apparently Morgan Wallen went to the same bar.
Apparently. And
Riley and I were just outside. I was talking to this ugly guy from London. And anyway, so I missed Morgan Wallen because I was talking to an ugly British guy. So, I do believe in the invisible string theory, so he will be back. We will cross paths. But that happened. And then Riley and I went to, I thought I was going to a house party, but we kind of ended up in like a lair. And then,
did you just say a lair?
Yeah, it was just like a weird vibe. So then I got home at 3 a.m. on a school night, and I had work at 7.
She was not well. the entire weekend basically after that. Nobody. Oh yeah. Also, I missed the concert. Everyone has the best time ever. And then everybody is so hungover that nobody goes out for the rest of the weekend. So first of all, I missed the concert, and then I just don't do anything the rest of the weekend.
We did go to the lake. We went to our guys' lake house. But
yeah. I guess we went to dinner that Friday night, but like it was just a bust. It was a bust.
What else has been going on, Libby? I feel like I don't know. We went to see It Ends With Us on Thursday.
Do you think that the whole like rift between the PR thing, like the Justin and Blake, is like real, or do you think it's for PR, kind of like how Don't Worry Darling was?
I like kind of think it's real.
Well, actually, I feel like the whole Don't Worry Darling cast hated each other, like real, actually.
You forgot Harry Styles in my celebrity list. That's my
man. But you don't DM him weird shit like you DM Riley Green.
Yeah, you're right.
Harry, she will if you want her to.
Well, I'd do anything for that man.
Like, I don't know. There's something going on. They're doing like no press together.
Yeah, I think it's because Ryan and Blake signed on to direct it later, I think is what I heard. I don't know. I think it's just like it has to do with the directors.
Interesting. Team. If anyone knows, I mean, it's all over my TikTok, like conspiracy theories about it.
Mine too.
That's the conspiracy theories I get, is celebrity conspiracy theories. I don't get like actual conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of freak me out, so I'm glad it's just celebrity conspiracy theories. So also, on the note of last night, I woke up with 12 cents in my bank account this morning.
Oh yeah.
And I think it just got overdrafted. And guess what? Guess what I think did it?
This is my favorite.
My charge for $2.99, because I subscribe to Paul Wesley's subscribers on Instagram, and I think that's what overdrafted my account. And for reference, I literally just quit my job. So
yeah, so she's between jobs right now.
I have another one. I'm not like unemployed.
And she has 12 cents.
No, I think I have
negative
$2.99 minus 12 cents.
We can't really do math.
That's a lot. It's like what, 287? I don't know. 288, whatever.
Yeah.
Negative 288. That's better than when I got negative 1,000 because I accidentally withdrew. And then I went to the mall that day.
Yeah, Libby had negative $1,000 in her account, and then she was like,
it came back. It just hadn't like loaded, and
yeah,
it was a situation.
That was bad.
But I went to the mall and went shopping, and I went to Reformation.
That is a sure blowout. Like every single time we go there.
Every time I go to Reformation, I always buy something.
I was having this conversation with someone last night. Everything that they have is so flattering. Like if you're looking for like good quality, very, very flattering clothes, go to Reformation. And they don't put everything out in their stores. So like go try something on, and then when you get to the dressing room, they have those little iPads.
Yeah.
And you just select whatever you want and they bring it to your room.
I always feel so bad because I'm like I'm like an iPad kid. I'm like, oh, this.
No, Libby sat down cross-legged and picked up like 45 things last time we went.
And I didn't get a single one of them because I realized I already had them.
Yeah. No, we've bought out Reformation.
Yeah, they didn't have anything new, so that's why. But I still tried on the whole store, and then I was like, I feel so bad.
I was like, Libby, we need to give it like a month.
Yeah.
Like take a break for a month and then go back.
I don't know. I love Reformation. I feel like half my closet is Reformation. But I also have a shopping problem.
Libby has a major shopping problem.
The thing is my shopping problem has gotten so bad that the happiness I get from opening packages is not like it once was.
Oh, yeah.
So now I have to wait until I have 6 or 7 packages to open at once to feel the same amount of happiness that I used to because I can't stop shopping.
She likes to do like little TikTok calls, and they're cute.
Yeah, they're funny.
See, I don't have the patience to wait to open them. Like I would love to be able to do like an unboxing haul. Maybe whenever I start getting like a lot of PR, I'll do that.
Manifesting. If you had to get PR from someone, who would it be? Like if you had to be on someone's PR list, who would it be?
Charlotte Tilbury.
Okay.
What about you?
Park.
Okay, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. We love Chelsea Park.
She's so cute.
We met her when I had my broken foot.
Wait, And Libby got attention there.
I know. She helped me.
Oh.
She was sweet.
She's
She's
very
beautiful. Just got engaged. I love her engagement ring.
Oh, yeah. It's so pretty.
It's so cute. I wonder
and her
where she'll
fiance.
get married. I'm sure it'll be stunning.
Mm-hmm. Everything she does is great. Like, she has the best taste.
One time, our friend Harrison came over and we were sitting in the living room and he goes, "Wow, I think this is the first time I've not seen y'all in bed." And we go, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Y'all are just always in bed rotting."
I was like, oh. He goes, "I bet you never come sit on your couch." And I was like, I actually do. But
This boy is also one of our best guy friends, and him and our other best guy friend, Michael, one time we went out to dinner and Michael turns to us and goes, "This is why I don't like going out to dinner with you guys, because you just have your own conversations and you laugh the whole time and then we don't get any of the references you're talking about." And Reeves and I were like, "What are you talking about?" And then they said something and we got into a side conversation. He goes, "Case in point."
no, literally. He's like, "I can't go to dinner with y'all anymore." We were like, okay.
We said we were going to pimp them out on Reeves's podcast and have all of our little segment for all of our single guy friends because there's some catches.
Wait, they really are. So I might do like a little segment soon, like Dallas dating. Okay, sorry, I need to like think of something cute. But yeah, basically I'll just pimp out my guy friends to y'all.
Yeah, they're cute. We
Mhm.
love them.
Yeah, great
And they're
families.
nice. They'll bake bread with you. I'm on a sourdough journey, you guys.
Yeah, Livy got the Ballerina Farms sourdough starter kit. Wait,
Well, it's a lot of work. Like, I did not realize how much. I don't even know if my sourdough is gonna dough yet because I did the starter. I should have just bought it already started, but I didn't know.
Well, I went on a TikTok deep dive on the Ballerina Farms
Yeah,
couple with the kids.
I think they're fine. The reporter even came out and was like, "I didn't mean for it to be that way."
Oh, T.
Like the interviewer.
Well, it's very weird to me.
I mean, yeah, I don't cook, so like, she's whatever she makes, it all looks amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I
watch
don't
that
know.
after this.
Yeah, that's the sourdough I bought. It was like $80 too, but it comes with like a whole kit. See, shopping problem. Trying to justify it.
She's like justifying her sourdough journey.
Watch it not even work. Watch me never make a loaf.
Well, I feel like everyone's been trying to make bread. Like, I'm obsessed with Paige Lorenz and all of her vlogs, and she makes bread a lot.
Yeah, she got the Ballerina Farm sourdough starter kit, but she also got the flour that went with it. I didn't. I just got flour from the store.
Oh. She said her bread was really good.
Yeah, she can cook.
Yeah.
So.
I guess maybe we should wrap it up, Lob. We'll sit here and talk to y'all all day.
I'm like sweating. I was so nervous to do this.
You did great. This was her first podcast.
I told Rives I felt too powerful with a mic in my hand. Famous people must feel so great all the time. Like, one of these things.
Yeah. Libby loves a mic. She likes to amplify her voice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on, Lib.
Thanks. Can't wait to be back.
I know. This won't be her last one. So she did good. She passed the test. But thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode. I'll be back next Tuesday. And I'm so excited to be back. Like, this makes me so happy.
Yay. Spritz o'clock.
Spritz o'clock. I really missed all of y'all. So be sure to follow the podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and leave a review. Let me know what you guys want to see. Y'all know I love an Instagram DM, so DM me what you want to see this season. Bye.
Bye.